New York, go, go New York. I'm just playing, but I'm not. But I'm not. What it do, people? You know what it is, and you also know what it sounds like. NBA, picking with Pop, right here on Pop of his TV. Let's go. Yeah, free fire. When the winner shifting, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one activism. Cool grade, got the fire bash lit up. Hit the bad line in the anthem with signals. When the winner shifting, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one activism. Cool grade, got the fire bash lit up. Hit the bad lines in the anthem with signals. 1,000 on the table, 100,000 in the bank account. I'm trying to get rich. Who else in the building trying to break the house? What it do, people? Welcome back to another edition of NBA Picking with Pop. I am your host, Popovich. Yeah, kid. That feeling back up and here. One more again. Happy Thursday, guys. We made it. The weekend is almost here. Energy is up. Feeling good. Feeling highly blessed and favored, as you should. Just two games on the slate, as it has been, as we are in round two of the playoffs. Don't talk to me about playoffs. I just hope that we can win a game and then another game. I know I didn't do the show yesterday. Busy day. Y'all know I do the cure of violence work. Sometimes, the days for me are unpredictable. Um, Learned a real strong, rough lesson yesterday. A rough lesson. Everybody that come smile in your face and say they for you may not be for you, and I'll leave it at that. Anyway, before we jump into today's NBA action, we will get a quick recap of yesterday's NBA action. So yesterday, two games on the slate. We did go 2-0. We took both teams that was needing to win to not go down 0-2, which was Philadelphia 76ers with that 7.5, just like the first game. They did lose, you know what I mean? But they didn't lose by the spread. Go New York, go New York, go, go New York, go New York, go, go New York, go New York, go, right? Awesome. Is New York in the house right now? Shout outs to the New York Knicks for getting it done. OG Anunoby did get hurt. Hopefully the injury is not too serious where he can come back, because the ship doesn't move, in my opinion, without him. You know what I'm saying? What else? San Antonio Spurs, they bounced back. They could not have afford to drop 0-2 to the Minnesota Timberwolves, going back to Minnesota down 0-2. They came out, spanked, put foot to ass, won in dominant fashion. Ant-Man did play, but he came off the bench like he did in the first game. But I didn't think the Spurs was gonna drop 0-2. I just didn't. Like, we gotta create some drama, some suspense of how the series is gonna sway and weigh. I still got Spurs for the series, but just because I think that Minnesota is just injured, you know what I mean, and not at full strength. So I think the Spurs will ultimately win, even if it's in 7 games. And obviously, I got the New York Knicks still winning this series, even going to Philly and with OG Anunoby injured. With that being said, my current record, right now is a measly 29-25 overall for the playoffs. And as far as the locks, not from Yonkers, is 19-17. And we're going to try to do better today. With that being said, first game up, we got the Cleveland Cavaliers out on the road at the Detroit Pistons. And just like in the first game, the Detroit Pistons is given 3.5. I had Cleveland the first game, thought they had the better talent. Maybe they kind of still do, but ATS wise, on the road, they have not been the team, not even that I think they are. And we let them off the hook on some Dennis Green shit. You know what I mean? They are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook. I got Detroit winning this series. I keep bringing up my bracket. I had one wrong in the East and one wrong in the West. Unfortunately, in the East, when the East is in the house, oh my God, it happened to be the Boston Celtics who I had going to the finals. So that's disappointing. In this series here, I think Cleveland kind of asked for Detroit, and Detroit is looking, saying, "Oh yeah, you want those problems? Well, bring it on." I think Detroit wins tonight. I think they cover. I know yesterday I took both teams that needed to win, but today I think the Pistons are just gonna roll again. And I know the game ended. What they beat them on? I think they beat them by 11 or 12. Actually, yeah, they beat them by 11. They beat them by 10. I think the same thing happens tonight. I think they cover the 3.5 point spread. So I'm on Detroit. Next game up, we got the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers. LA, big city and dreams. But everything in LA ain't always what it seems. You might get fooled if you come from out of town, but we coming from Queens, we get down. You know what I mean? Shout outs to Prodigy. You know what I mean? Shout outs to Havoc. Rest in peace, Prodigy and Mobb Deep, right? Lakers again are getting 15.5. Lakers, they was hanging around for a little minute. Then they got Hulk smashed. Hulk smash, right? LeBron did what he had to do. Aiden chipped in, smart. AR really didn't chip in. He looked like shit. He looked like trash. I think he'll have a better game, or maybe they honing in on him because they do got a lot of good perimeter defenders, people that play both ways. Starting to talk about this series is over, which I don't think the Lakers is going to win this series. I got OKC going back to the finals. And so you start to think about where LeBron may end up, maybe kind of, sort of. But anyway, for tonight, the 15.5, we was on the Lakers. I thought they could have won outright, but I ain't jump on that train. That was JaY. I said take the 15.5, and that still was not enough. I'm going to go back to the well one more time with the Lakers in the 15.5 under the assumption that AR step it up a little bit, just a little bit. You have your average, or you come to play, you know what I mean, playoffs. Maybe you could keep it in that 15.5 point spread and not get blown out. What did they lose by? What they lost by? Lost by 18. So if you have your average, maybe LeBron won't have 24. I believe that's what he had. Let's check real quick. 27. He had a great game. So we'll see. But I'm on the Lakers again. We'll see if that's right. And with that being said, let's get to the theme music real quick. Yeah. Great fire.
When I win a chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one populism. Cool for grade, got the fire back split up. Hit the bad line in the air, throwing signals. When I win a chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one populism. Cool for grade, got the fire back split up. Hit the bad lines in the air, throwing signals.
All right, guys, here go the locks. Not from Yonkers, but the locks to get you and me the winner chicken dinners. It's only 2 games, obviously, and we're going with the 2 teams that we gave out. Taking the Detroit Pistons to take a commanding 2-0 lead, protect their home field. And I'm going with the Lakers to tie the series up. I'm going with the Lakers with the 15.5, hoping that they tie the series up so we can have some drama. But who knows? OKC may clean the board and go 8-0, in the first 2 rounds. We'll see. That's who I like. That's who I'm taking. You can let me know who you like. You can let me know who you're taking. All I'm asking is that you hit that like button, smash that notification bell so I can stay in your algorithm. But y'all know who it is. It's your guy, Popovich. Y'all was just tuned in. NBA Picking with Pop. Of course, we are live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here. One more again. Yeah, kid. Let's get some money on this Thursday.